Pineapples. They belong on pizza. It's true. They belong on pizza. Abrupt music stop. Abrupt music stop. Bam. Hello, it's me. What is it me you're looking for? I highly doubt it. But hello. Oh, I need to blow my nose. Terribly sorry. I'm gonna mute real quick. Oh, I'm glad I muted. That sounded disgusting. Hello, is the me. I wanna thank um oh my god, hang on, I don't oh no. Is there a mailbox here? Can I see? There should be a mailbox in here, right? Oh shoot. Where's the bank? Oh, I feel like an ass. There it is. Bank. Let's see if yeah. I was gifted. I was gifted this. Uh wig from Kimono Friends. What's the name of the wig? It's the Irisan Eagle Owl wig. And it's important to me because it is another Kimono Friends item. And I forgot the in-game name. They've been on the stream. Oh, god damn it. To me, their name, to me, their names are a bit difficult to always remember. I know they were streaming a moment ago. I don't know if they're streaming still. Let me just check. They're not live. No. Where are they? Should still. No. Wait, no, I don't think it was them. No. Damn it. Uh, no, no, I feel like such an arsehole now. No. Does it say the original owner? No. I know they're not on my friends list, which I was really upset about. And I was gonna send them a friend request, but I totally forgot to do it. Um, no. God damn it. Oh, it doesn't have like an order. No, I feel like such a butthead. I wish I took a screenshot. Oh wait, hang on, I might have taken a screenshot. Oh, I feel like such a butthead. Pictures. No, I didn't take a screenshot. No. If they show up in the chat, I'll let you all know. I'll mention them, and obviously I'll thank them in the chat. But yes, I was gifted this because I was constantly talking about Kimono Friends in the stream, and I already had this whole outfit. All right, I've got to unquip. There we go. It's a little custom animation for when you're wearing the outfit. She's very cute. And the wig just makes everything perfect. It is. I'm so happy. I was so happy when when they sent it. Oh, I'm so upset that it doesn't keep a log. Cause like there's a log here, but it doesn't tell you um like mail. and it doesn't like keep track of your mail and everything. It's really upsetting. I'm an idiot. I should have taken a screenshot. I should have. Uh, but yes, yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm gonna be running around in this outfit for the foreseeable future. Um, like I was really happy with the school outfit, which I got from the gacha, but I can't not. Kimono friends. Here's one of the things. So when I was younger, which I guess technically it was actually when I was in high school, which is some of it's really embarrassing. But I did watch. Here we go. This will like change people's views depending on how they think of this. But My Little Pony, I used to watch a lot of that, and I had a lot of mental problems with understanding emotion, um, and that helped. But Kimono Friends also has a really important part in my life. While I was no, I was out of school and I was working. Man, I didn't mean to get like emotional, but um, Kimono Friends means a lot because I've depression is not a nice thing, but when I was really having issues, um, I ended up finding Kimono Friends and I just watched it and it helped. Like it's even like season one, and some people really hate season two, but I thought I like season two. But if someone who like watches a lot of anime just watches it, they'll be like, "What the hell is this?" And it looks, especially season one, it looks so amateur, but it just means a lot to me. Man, I'm starting to cry. Um, so like, to some people, me getting this is just like, oh, cool, you're like one of your favorite animes, and you got the item. For me, it actually means a lot, and I am kicking myself that I can't remember. They were here in the last stream. That's like the big part, but it doesn't say. It doesn't. It's like outbox. I've got outbox here, so I'm guessing it's like when someone hasn't replied yet. Oh, I wish I didn't delete it. Oh, I hate myself. Like I said 'em, so many times. They were here in the last stream. They were here in the last stream, and that's what really frustrates me. I'll make sure to shout you out when you pop up in the. Oh, if I guess you show up in the stream. But hey, let's just continue, shall we? Okay, so deliver 100% unknown ore. I had been spending so much time. Um, what's the skill? What the Serval doing? She doing the archery. Hello, Amanda. Hello, welcome, welcome. How is the you? How is the you? Whoa. Oh, I lied. I hope you is the good. So, I spent so long doing metallurgy, which is you at a beach just trying to get ore fragments. I needed 100% unknown ore. I got 47, and I was like, I've had enough spending literal hours. I think it was 8 hours, like off stream, just doing that, and I only got 47. So this morning I was like, screw this, and I spent like 200,000 gold going on the player market and just buying the rest. Because I just had enough. You're certainly awake, so it counts 0, right? Myself, I am doing pretty well. I had a bit of emotional start at the beginning of stream, explaining. Actually, you might have been here already, and then you only just chatted now. But someone, let me just finish this real quick. Meow, meow. There we go. So, about 2 years ago, someone gave me the serval outfit, and someone else who's been watching the stream gifted me the wig, which, and I just, I don't know if you were just here, but Kimono Friends, despite season 1 and season 2, there was the budget, but you know, I really like season 2, not a lot of people just here. So, despite the extremely low budget and obvious, like, bad quality, especially of season 1, it got me through a really bad case of depression when I was younger. And when I was younger, probably like, now I think, oh god, I'm old. I used to not like mentioning my age, but I turned 30 a couple weeks ago. I'm so old. I think I was like 25 when I watched Command Friends, and it got me through a big stage of depression. So even though I know the anime is like, it's not the greatest, but I love it. And so when I got gifted this, I cried. Fellow hag, yes, yes. I prefer the term older sister. Or auntie. You know what? Now I think about that, auntie. I would say MILF, but I'm not a mother. Agily challenged. Agily challenged. I like that. You know what? I like that. That is good. Talk to the last. Oh my god. No, oh my god, there's so much more. I have to get 30 of something. Or I have to use something 30 times. That'll be annoying. Collecting is going to be annoying. Oh my god. Where? I have to go back to... I'm so glad VIP lets you just teleport. Agily challenged. I should put that on my bio on some whatever social media account. Agily challenged. That's good. Oh, I'm so glad I've gotten back into this game. There's just so much with this game. And it coming to Unreal Engine 5 after like 20 years on an engine that even when this game came out was just total shit is so cool. Professional dumb. My social media, no, because you jack of all trades, master of none. Or professional dumbass. At the moment, I've got, it's cringe gameplay or cringe tuber. The Bethesda method of developing. Well, it's funny you mentioned that. This is by Nexon, which is known for games like MapleStory. MapleStory is quite old, and its engine, I don't know too much about it. But the other game is Vindictus, which is actually a prequel to this game, which is interesting. It's made on Source, the Source engine. And it's by the same developers who made this. So it's, which is DevCat, which is really interesting. I think they just like old engines, which is surprising again, because they're moving to Unreal Engine 5. That said, they released gameplay recently, and wow, it's not just like a new game. They're porting everything. That's 20 years of content. But at the same time, Helldivers 2 is made on a game engine that the developers of Maya, which is a 3D program similar to Blender, and that engine, during Helldivers 1, they stopped making. As in, like, Helldivers 1 was out, and Helldivers 2 was starting to be made. They'd already stopped developing the game engine. And I really respect game developers that stick to old engines, because it breathes new life. Like Call of Duty, you say whatever you want about the quality of Call of Duty games, you know, especially the latest one. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. At least they're not bringing all the crappy cosmetics and stuff. But it's the Quake engine, heavily modified, but it's the Quake engine. Using UE5 for an anime game, like, this is like, you know, level 5 character godlike 9000. Well, the thing with Unreal Engine 5, like, the important thing is, right now, game engine wise, there's actually not that much. There used to be so much more. The big thing with Nexon is that they're a massive Korean company, and if they made a game in Godot, it's an open source engine, and they may be concerned about different things they have to deal with, so they may have to modify the engine stuff. Unreal Engine 5, Unreal Engine has its has its problems. There are dev tools made by people that let you, unless developers do some anti-cheat stuff. What's a good example? Poppy Playtime, the multiplayer Poppy Playtime game. It was using Unreal Engine 4, I think. When it first came out, you could use no-clip tools, like developer tools people had made for like looking around and stuff. You could use it in the multiplayer. It didn't have a proper anti-cheat. So there are these things that let you export all the resources and models and everything that just work straight away. But they can be fixed by just like doing an anti-cheat system. It doesn't guarantee it, obviously. No anti-cheat's perfect. But there is a concern. But when it's an engine like Home was massive and they use Unity, which I say fits better for anime games. Yes and no. Massive amounts of engines out there, just not well known. Yes, that is correct. There are a massive amount of engines. The important fact, though, is that we're talking about a massive multi-billion-dollar company, and they'd be looking at small engines by smaller companies, open source engines by whatever teams, or a multi-billion-dollar company that makes a game engine that has all of the latest biggest features and is backed by insane amount of things. You can kind of figure out what they'd go with, whereas other developers maybe not. I'd say the reason why Source Engine got used for Vindictus would be the developers just like old engines. It's similar to the Call of Duty devs, like Titanfall 1 and 2 and their Apex Legends. That's Source engine. They're just heavily modified. They're just like old engines, which makes sense. But when you have like massive company, they gotta go for ones that have the best support and funding and stuff. It's just like the best developers, they go for the old engines because they're good and you can do whatever with them. Like Valve's only just started making Source 2, and Source 2 isn't that advanced. It's still behind of things like Unreal Engine. Probably the biggest thing with Unreal Engine 5 though, yes, it's got some real bad crashing problems, and it's one of those engines where it's like, to get the best performance in pretty much any game that runs it is to have AI upscaling and whatever. So stupid, the current state of games. Like the PS5 Pro, the showcase of it was so stupid because it was just nothing but AI upscaling and stuff, and everyone's just like, what's the point? It's just AI upscaling, give us more power. Ridiculous. The best developers can do magic with any engine. Choosing the masters can squeeze out things others don't think possible. Yes, yes. If you're a good developer, you can do whatever. Yes. But again, the biggest thing is with a multi-billion-dollar company, they go for something like that. Which I know I just talked about Call of Duty, which owned by a multi-billion-dollar company. But the difference there is they have a history. Like the very first Call of Duty game, again, was made using a modified version of the Quake engine. So they have a history of using that, and so they just used it and upgraded it more and more and more. So that's why that was like that. Yeah, it's a case like that. The ingenuity is just gone today. No need to pick up and choose your battles anymore. The big engines can do whatever you want. Yeah, yeah. Which really sucks. Gone is the day of in-house engines with different cases for different things. Those are the keep up using duct tape. Yeah, yeah. There's some where it's like you need to get rid of it. Frostbite engine, for example, by EA. It's got some good stuff. From what I know from Battlefield 6, they've really ironed out a lot of stuff. But the difference is, the developers for Battlefield made that engine, whereas Mass Effect Andromeda, and what was it called? Let me snooze that ad. That's really annoying. No, let me snooze it. There we go. Anthem, that's the game. They were basically forced to use that. Luminous engine game, yes. And Luminous engine demos, yes. That looks amazing. It's just like those trailers could be games themselves. Yeah, it's insane. Some of the stuff. But yeah, you're right. People are too safe for all this stuff. But there is a game now. So far, I haven't been playing. I've just been talking. That's funny. Where is it? Arena shooter. I love arena shooters, but one of the biggest problems with arena shooters is it's a dead thing, and people are constantly like, oh, we're gonna do the next Quake or whatever, and then the game just dies because God, I've ranted about this so much. Like, Halo and Call of Duty are technically arena shooters. Maybe not so much Call of Duty anymore, but Halo is an arena shooter. The difference is it's made specifically in a sense that it doesn't fit something like compared to Quake or something. It's just technically in that genre. Square Engine prototype demo 2018 would never not be a game. Oh my god, there's so many arena shooters in my Steam library. hell is it? Is it Reflex? Oh, I think it was Reflex. Is this it? Oh my god. Yes. So there's an arena shooter called Reflex Arena. And this really fits what we were saying. It is an in-house engine. They made it specifically for their game. And it shows so much like professionalism. The game is amazing. The engine is amazing. The map editor is amazing. It's like in-game map editor. It's not like an out-of-game thing. It is so good. Problem: the most people that ever played the game on Steam, 240. And that's because games like Quake are really dead. Like, we have QuakeCon and stuff, and there are tournaments, and they're really big and hype. And I do not deny that arena shooters is an amazing genre, and the people that play it are insane, and it is awesome to watch that people that are really good at Quake play. Problem: getting new people to play these games, especially when they're playing against people who know how to play the game, it's fucking hard. Quake games died, so those freaking arena shooters could live. Yeah, kind of. The big problem is, when I try to get into arena shooters, and this is actually a specific thing that happened in Reflex Arena, barely anyone played. So when I was trying to play against people, one person was online, and I was like, okay, I'll play with that person. They were decimating me, and I managed to pick up some armor and a gun, and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna try and get them, running around for 10 seconds trying to find them, and then I died. Do you know what he said in the text chat after I died? Did you know you can pick up armor? Now, remember when I said I picked up armor? It is so difficult to get into arena shooters. That is my kind of experience in every arena shooter. Other than, you know, I've mentioned Halo is technically an arena shooter, but like, that's just my experience. It is, if you're new or you're not that great at the games, there's no one that is at your level. It's always professionals or people that are trying to get into it, and then they leave because only people that are really good play the game and ruin your experience. So if I ever play an arena shooter, I just play against bots. That's all I do. I've spent so much time playing Quake 3 Arena with just bots and stuff, and it is so fun. I love playing it, but I can't play with people because I just get decimated. And it ruins the fun. There's like no fun. Stop playing multiple games during the time I was in beta. I have like 5 days and you got already flame buff being new. Yeah, that makes sense. But to be fair, when LoL came out, there was already a dedicated community because it was made by the people that made the Warcraft 3 mod. It was well, it wasn't a mod, it was a custom map game thing, because they have like a custom thing inside of Warcraft 3. It was made by the people that made that. And then of course, the Valve bought the rights to the term Dota, and then made Dota 2. But like, yeah, that community already had a decent community. Defense of the Ancients, yeah, that's what it's called, Defense of the Ancients. Play a little Dota. I feel you, man. It's such a good song. That's when I first learned what Dota was. And I was like, what? And I googled it and I was like, oh! I didn't own Warcraft 3 though, so I can play it. Based on Aeons of Strife and StarCraft. Oh! I didn't know that. I'm gonna click on this NPC so I can continue this quest so I can learn a skill. I am Kana. StarCraft had the OG. Do you know there was a StarCraft MMORPG being made? And then it got cancelled? And then modders started modding World of Warcraft into a StarCraft MMORPG. And then, I don't know if they got a cease and desist? Cease and desist? God. Cease and desist. I don't know if they had that, but it stopped being made. There was also a first-person shooter which looked so good. That got cancelled. That was a mistake. There's also a Warhammer game, Games Workshop. Oh yeah, that's a mess up. I mean, if they did still make that, StarCraft would be in a worse state than it is now, considering what's going on with Game Workshop. God, Games Workshop, they are messing up so bad. Oh, cool. They want me to kill. Cool, okay. Well, off we go. La Cody. Huh? Oh, it is here. Really? Profits are higher than ever. Yeah. That is the unfortunate part. There are so many things that need to go wrong in so many companies that make them fail. But unfortunately... Oh, here's an example. Pokemon. Each Pokemon game keeps selling higher and higher and higher. Dawn of War 3 was total dookie. For next year to be the same. Yeah. Oh, my inventory is such a mess. I need to fix this. Oh my god, this is such a mess. Dungeon Lemming and the... I have so many... No, I don't want that. What's Big Meat gonna give me? God, I would love to disable ads forever. I mean, it makes sense. Twitch is just losing money, but it does fucking suck. The reason Pokemon don't have games anymore at this point, do even less. So I learned something. I didn't know this originally. I thought Nintendo and Pokemon Company owned all the rights. Game Freak, Nintendo, and Pokemon Company. No, Game Freak, Nintendo, someone else? I can't remember the name. Own 30% each. Or 33% each. Something like that? Yeah, 33% each of Pokemon Company. Yeah, Game Freak, Creatures, and Nintendo in equally parts, which is interesting because there's 1% left, and that really, oh, that just so frustrates me. Does the 1% just float in space? But yes, so like Game Freak being the developers, Nintendo being publishers and everything, and then Creatures handle the trading cards, I believe, and then Nintendo like funds and publishes the games. Um, I had always thought that Nintendo just owned Game Freak and they forced them to make games. And so I was always like, man, I feel bad for Game Freak. Now I kind of don't, because they have so much power to just do better, but they don't. Game Freak just let other people use Pokemon. Yeah, the NetEase make the battle royale, not the battle royale, the MOBA, don't they? Pretty sure NetEase makes that. I can't remember. Too many people believe Nintendo owns Game Freak. Yeah, and then same with Creatures. I always thought they owned Game Freak, and then Creatures Inc. was something else. I never really thought about Creatures Inc. actually. I knew Pokemon Company was something separate, but I always thought they owned Game Freak. Every problem in Game Freak could be fixed if the CEO wasn't a good. Yeah, yeah. Which is ironic. They call themselves a freak, and they're not wrong. I'm gonna need my little fairy. I need you to go in healing, please. Yes, you're in healing. Look at games. Oh my god, you want me to look at Discord? God damn it. Fine, I'll look at Discord. Oh my god, and you've pinged me. Power World X Ultra Kill. Oh my god, yes. I mean, that crossover is ridiculous and what the fuck. But at the same time, that is cool. That is cool. The weapons from Ultra Kill. If it was a crossover with any other game, I'd be like, that doesn't make sense. But I mean, Power World has shotguns and snipers and stuff like that, so I guess it fits. The Terraria one makes sense. This one is just weird. But I guess it's not that crazy. Pokemon can never, yeah. Said so in an interview, not directly, but it was clear enough. So, yeah. Game Freaks. I think the last Pokemon game that was good, at least in my eyes, but I guess I'm biased because it's my favorite Pokemon game. It's Black and White 2. When they first went to 3D, it was pretty cool, but they had issues. That said, one of my, we're talking about like using older engines and focusing on like the developers being competent and everything like that. The things I did like about 3DS games is 3DS was so limited on performance that it made them think properly. And like the render distance obviously was pretty bad. But then you look at the Switch games and it's like, dude, you have so much power compared to the 3DS. What is this horrific FPS? So it's like the 3DS games, if you compare them to all of the Switch games, including my favorite Pokemon spin-off, Legends, the first one, because the second one's like, what the fuck? The first one, even compared to that, the 3DS games you could say is perfect if you want to compare them to the Switch games. And it's all because they were limited on hardware. It made them, you know, focus on that. That's one of the biggest things, right? What the hell? Gallery stories on my phone. Captured moments, 31st of August, and it's just art I downloaded from DeviantArt. What the hell, Samsung? And also, why haven't they disabled that on my phone? Pokemon games on 3DS run so bad. Yes, you are correct. there's so much wrong with the 3DS games. Seeing the 4-player battles, yeah, literal slideshows. I 100% agree. They were, oh god, ad break, god damn it. Alright, I'm gonna wait for that. I'm not gonna continue what I was saying until... Hopefully that ad break ends. God, I wish I could disable ads altogether. I eat that cheese, I want them thick thighs. I need to buy more cheese. I can do that. That is literally the only reason why I like cheese in this game. It makes your character's thighs so thick. Although the stats aren't something I enjoy, but that's fine. New game, you don't even have 3D buildings anymore, just flat with PNGs on them. Are you back from the ads? It still says there's 10 seconds left. Are you back from the ads? I don't want to start saying something until you're back. Otherwise I'll be talking to no one. Are we back from the ads? Is everyone back? Like I said, I want to start talking when no one can hear me. Because the stupid ads. Ads for thee, but not for me. Well, I say ads because it tells me, obviously, when there are ads running, so I don't know. Yeah, so the 3DS games were really bad with performance, and I do not deny anything you just said. It's just that if you compare them to the Switch games, you could say they're perfect. Like the performance of Sword and Shield, horrendous. The render distance, horrendous. Like, everything. And like you said, yeah, the new one, it's not even 3D buildings, it's just blocks with PNGs. It's horrible. Finally, herbs. Let's get some herbs. At least the 3DS games had no clipping issues. Yeah. There was so much. It's yeah. But it's just a thing of like, there's stuff they could do. And my new mic, like filters and stuff, you can't hear the plane going over my house. I used to joke that it was a plane dive bombing my house. I can't say that anymore because no one can hear it. Go into buildings, which is gone now too. Yeah, it is. It's horrendous. Yeah, with the 3DS, it was limited on performance and stuff. But they started pushing it too much to the point where they stopped optimizing stuff. Whereas the DS games, which is why I said like the Black and White 2 was the last good one, they pushed the hardware so much and there was still no lag. Well, I think there was one moment. I think there's a moment against a legendary, if I remember correctly. And it was also when they had... Oh, the company's Black and White 2, the one where they... I know the 3DS ones had it, where you could have like 4 or something wild Pokemon attack you. The 3DS one had that, didn't it? Was... Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot which one it was. Your billion-dollar company game looks about as good as a younger It's probably programmed like that too. Like, you can... One part is you can joke about that, but the other part is like, I mean, it performs so shit, so you wouldn't be surprised if some parts of like different cities are programmed like that. Oh, it's just so bad. Pokemon is bad, but Yandev code, but not Yandev code. Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's just some of it you do have to question. Like, have you been paying attention to Yandere dev? Is that why it's like this? It's really ridiculous. That's nice. Don't mind me. Just gathering herbs, not doing anything else. Yes. Oh, man, speaking of the whole Pokemon and yeah, going against Power World as well. There's a new game coming out that is a lot like Power World, and oh my god, come on, collect the herb. What is my luck? What is going on? Yeah, it's just, there are other games like it. There are other creature collector games. There's like 20 on the Nintendo Switch, 10 on the 3DS, if not more. Like, even heaps of Digimon games, and some of them have similar collect systems as Pokemon. There's just so much. And I mean, as everyone already knows, it's only because Power World sold more than one of the latest Pokemon games or something like that. I can't remember specifically, but it's because it got so big. Like, the publishers for that game have another game that has the creature collecting game system and mount system, everything that's exactly the same. But they only went after Power World because it sold so much. Very sorry about how bad Game Freak is. In the 90s, they couldn't fit a Pokemon game on the Game Boy. And let them add us. They fixed their shit code, and wow. Thank you, base Satoru Iwata. Thank you. Wait, was that Silver? Silver, Gold, and Crystal? Is that the one they fixed? There, that would be, because that's the only one I can remember on the, yeah, it's the only one on the Game Boy that had two. And having a new US patent for summoning units, meanwhile Hoyo games, yeah, that's just, yeah, it's ridiculous. Lucky. Have 42 or 50. Okay. Gen 2 game. Oh god, the Gen 2 games. My favorite games in the series are Black and White 2, mainly because that was peak of like how the Pokemon looked. They made it all animated with, like, it was so good. The story was so good. Just everything was so good. I loved it. However, the best is definitely Gen 2. Gen 2 was the greatest. Which is why Soul Silver and Heart Gold, I don't care about any other game. No remake game will ever be as good as Soul Silver and Heart Gold. It's impossible. And I am incredibly depressed to know that Black and White 2 is going to have a remake for the Switch 2. That's going to happen, because Brilliant Diamond, or Bullshit Diamond, you know, that's a thing. doesn't even have all the emerald content. Not emerald, platinum content. Doesn't have like all the stuff. Just absolute shit. But Black and White 2, they're gonna make it 3D, and I'm not looking forward to that. Especially like the bullshit when they had, oh, what was it? What was the first ones? It wasn't Sword and Shield. Was it Sword and Shield? No. What was the first ones they had on Switch? No, it was Sword and Shield, right? Brilliant Diamond, Blue Board, everyone. Could look with the full models in the battles. Yeah. There's a overhaul mod which makes it look like that, and they also add Platinum Story and make things more difficult to fit more of how that generation actually, like Gen 4 and everything, ran, which is really cool. Though the problem is they added things like they couldn't add Mega Evolution specifically, so they changed some Pokemon, but they also changed certain Pokemon types and stuff. It was really annoying, but it like made things close to how it should be, and they added Platinum content and everything. What is this luck? You've been getting a lot of stress, obviously, so what are you at? 84. Guess you're fine. The big thing, as soon as a modder's not making their mods, needlessly difficult challenge, impossible, gone wrong, gone sexual. Yeah, that sounds about right. The first Switch Pokemon game, when it didn't have all the Pokemon, part of it's like understandable, you know, it's going to be the latest game and it's going to have all the old ones and the new ones. It's like, I can understand that. It's annoying, but I can understand that. But their excuse for it was that they had to make, you probably already know this, but I just want to say it again, just, you know, just because I want to rant about it because it's so fucking stupid. They had to make all the models again for the Switch, and it's like, that's okay, sure, you know what, that's understandable as well, I get that. However, complete lie, it's the 3DS models. Didn't make all the models again though. Yes, yeah, that's exactly it, they lied. That's what really annoyed me. Like, if they did actually remake the stuff, the game is still shit, but if they had actually remade the models and stuff, it's like, okay, you know what? They did say that. You forgive Gen 8. Got a Scottish trainer. You know what? Yes. You know what? Fine. They do need to make Australian Pokemon. We do need that. We've had Pokemon in various different regions, but we need one based on Australia. I'm a little biased, but like different games have had like different like desert areas or something like that. We need Australia because we've got like cities and stuff that got different things, but then our deserts, like we got different types. Snowy areas are technically a desert, which is interesting. Like they're different types of deserts, but like imagine all of the bush animals, the desert animals. Drop bear. A drop bear Pokemon would be so cool. There's so much indigenous culture, mythology. Yeah, well, mythology I don't think is technically the right word. We have a lot of stories of various indigenous types, and there's a lot they could grab from, and I would genuinely be interested how they would do it. Just play Dark Souls? You know what? That's fair. That is fair. Yep. I don't think I'm high level blue herb. That said, I did fucking spend so long on that green herb, which was fucking annoying. so I guess I'll stick around for the blue hat a little bit longer. But yes, Dark Souls is Australia. You know, I'll 100% give you that. And then Bloodborne is obviously Britain. It's obviously Britain with all the knife crimes. A knife Pokemon. I believe that, funny enough, I believe that does exist. And I say that without knowing, actually, you know, I don't actually know if there's enough Pokemon. However, there is a sword Pokemon, which is one of my favorite Pokemon. So it's not Sword Edge, what's it called? Something. It has a bunch of different... Oh, let me guess, it's gonna... Sword and Shield, yeah, there you go. I don't fucking want Sword and Shield, go away. Honedge, there we go. Oh, Honedge. It's a sword, and then it evolves into two swords, and then evolves into a Sword and Shield. Didn't originate in Sword and Shield, which I'm so glad, because it is a good Pokemon. But there's like Kefling. Kefling? I don't think it's called Kefling. But there's a set of keys, and there's also a bunch of different Pokemon. There's so many people that look at that and they're like, oh, it's a stupid thing, but it's... I'm one of those people that can't help but point out how stupid even Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon were. It's like, you can't talk shit about a literal ghost pair of chains, what's it called, keys. Like, you can't talk about how shit that is and then think nothing of Gen 1, Gen 2. There we go. Sweet pumpkin. Ooh. Oh my god, they keep disappearing. It took me too long to pick them up. Jeez, Grommet! Oh, I'm so glad I picked that up. Where's my cheese? There it is. I need to gain that body fat so I can have thick thigh. I just, oh man, they're gonna look good in Unreal Engine. I mean, what? Oh, there's one alive. I didn't notice. They were in the corner. Huh. There you go. Can't fool me. Wrong hopper. There we go. Jeez. Pumpkin. Bam. My legs got bigger. I will admit that is one of my favorite things about this game compared to other MMOs. There's so much. I find Mabinogi to be one of the best MMOs. I'm so excited for the be ported to Unreal Engine because it's going to bring in so many more people. Because unfortunately, today's age, yeah, so many people care about graphics. Although I'm so glad that so many games perform like shit, which is making people go, wow, you're focusing on graphics, how about you make a good game? Which I'm very happy for all the incompetent developers are doing that. Because it's making gaming start to go better. Because they're going to focus now on making a good game. So yeah, unfortunately there's so many people that don't play this because of graphics, but since that's gonna change, we're definitely gonna have a massive boost in player base. Well, I say massive, it's probably just gonna be like, I reckon like maybe at most 10,000 more people. At most. From the Steam. I'd say at most. And then it would lower to maybe like 1,000 new players. I'm not expecting it to boost by like 100,000. It is still a Nexon free-to-play Korean, you know, it's that kind of they've got that reputation, so it's understandable, but also at the same time, it's not normal MMO gameplay. Like, I mean, this is kind of just like, what do you mean? It's normal. But combat is a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, is it still in the combat? Oh yeah, there we go. Might as well set that to auto. Do anything? Yeah, ingredient hunting. There you go. Urgent shot. Wow, I have a lot that I needed to... Oh, okay. I didn't notice that. go. Actually, funny enough, my... where is it? Service runs out in 2 days. Oh, I thought it actually runs out today, but it runs out in 2 days. Alright. Yeah, that is also one of the other things is, while it is free to play, it has a semi-subscription type system that's basically required. If you don't play with it, you're gonna lose out on so much stuff. Bam. Bam. Whoa. That's the wrong skill. This one. Whoops. There we go. Wait a minute. Isn't there a... Yeah, I just realized something. I'm gonna... get out here. AI settings. Command mode, new AI. I'm pretty sure... I copy that. Edit. Heal and loot. Alright, let's change things. I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure. Alright, new. Where is it? Extra tags. Finds enemy. Where is it? No, we're going not selected. Select act. There really isn't? I swear there was one where they pick up loot. Oh, no. Cancel. Delete that. object and turn it into a statue. What? Huh? $698 past 25. Quite an old chest. Make terrestrial inanimate object. Perk information. There's no perk. I swear there was one where they auto loot. Am I going crazy? I swear that was a thing. Well, I am going to... Oh, I'm going to be right back real quick. I won't be long, so do not go anywhere. Hello, I'm the bed. I'm the back. I'm the back. Okay. Okay. Is this is this place? Right. This is the place. Right. No, it's over there. No. Okay. It's not exactly helping. Uh, ooh, open that. Oh, okay. That's helpful. Your crows are playing in the background. Oh. So what am I missing? There's something I have to... There's one I have to use. Oh, right, gloves. Yes. I mean, obviously I want the female... my character's female. Why would you ask me? Gah. Silly game. Why equip that? Don't want that. Don't like that. So what is the item? What do you want me to put down there? What is it asking me? What do I need? I'm so confused. So would you just... Any? See, now I'm confused. Where is it? There it is. Ooh, Shadow Realm. Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Alright. Wait, what's this shop? What? I've never looked at this shop thing. First shop. Oh, right, I forgot you get these from clearing these. What's the... Huh? I'm very confused. Okay, whatever. Okay, so I just... Whatever difficult stuff, I guess. Oh, I sold stuff. Thank you. Thank you. Can I sell this? Where is it? How is it that I can't find it now? Where is it? There it is. Oh, I can't sell it. Okay. Okay. Drag an object. So there has to be some super expensive thing that can make me go up against it. Oh. Do I have a really expensive item I can just throw away? Kind of want to use my scores, but I also kind of don't because I want to keep learning the music stuff. Store damaged items. Oh, that's actually... Oh, cool. So I'll just started gloves. Okay. I haven't probably looked at Osine. Okay. I'm just gonna drop that. Yep. Actually, I'm like really stupid is what I am. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing there. Pew! Oh. I gotta say, I swear there was an AI setting for you to be able to have your pets pick up items. It's entirely possible I'm thinking of a completely different game. Nice. That was... I didn't want that. I wanted more enemies. Give me more enemies. Damn it. Alright, well... I have gifts for you. Oy. Oh yeah, so yesterday I was gonna do a editing stream. I'm gonna be doing it on Friday, but I decided to cancel Monday. I posted this on Blue Sky, but I'm going to only edit for like small clips or YouTube shorts for certain games. If it's like a single player campaign game, or if it's like a co-op slash collaboration with other streamers, like a co-op with friends or a collaboration with another streamer for whatever it is, I'll edit like a proper video. But for something like Mabinogi, I'm just gonna, unless there's like specific things, I'll just make short videos and stuff. And I say that because I don't plan on having just small 4-hour streams or something, because, you know, every stream I've had so far is either 5 hours or 6 hours, and I don't want to just force myself to stream less than I want so I have better time editing, because 6 hours is a lot to edit down. If I had an editor, then that'd be different. I would feel really bad for the editor, because there'd be 6 hours of content. That reminds me though, I opened up one of the recordings for my Mabinogi streams, and I couldn't key them live. Unfortunately, the only editor that really works on Linux that actually has good stuff. Yeah, you completed that. Oh my. Just, saving a screenshot for no reason. Nope. keep timing that one wrong. I mean, what? As I was saying, I was trying to edit in Kden Live, and when you import a video, it likes to like convert a codec, and I chose the wrong codec, and so the stream recording was like it's like 9 gigabytes, and so it was converting, and I was like, wow, this is taking ages, and then it gave me an error out of space on your drive. I'm like, what? Looked at my drive, it was at like 10 megabyte left. I'm like, what's going on? And I went to my videos file, found the video. The video it was converting, it was about 569 gigabytes. That was the converted video. So that was a pain. Oh. Ahem. I am you're completely innocent. I'm innocent. I am doing nothing wrong. Screw it, pick it up. Yeah, so I had to like edit out a cache. I had to obviously delete the video and edit out a cache. I had to do all sorts of stuff. And then finally I got the full space on my drive. I have so many screenshots. I mean, what? Yeah, so that was a pain. I chose the wrong codec, and then the program started just glitching out and just kept trying to convert something further than it should have. But Kden Live is known for bloat. And there's DaVinci Resolve by Blackmagic, but it's not designed for home editions of Linux. It's designed for like old studio stuff, so it just basically doesn't work, and so you have to do like crazy stupid emulation style stuff, and then I got that working, and then it was like, you don't have a graphics card. Except I do. So that was fun. Can I? Don't think I can. Oh, I can! Yay! Bloody herb. Interesting. I started zoning out there. I started zoning out and going cross-eyed. Oh my god. So when I was going through off-stream doing dungeons and getting herbs, the red herbs and yellow herbs, I just couldn't get them. So I guess they're more difficult slash connected to your level. That doesn't make sense because these ones took ages and normally I don't have much trouble. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Finally, clean the cat. He's not laying on it right now, but finally got the cat bed cleaned, so now Panda can lay in the office. So I'm very happy about that. He's laying on a chair in the dining room at the moment, though. Which is fine, I guess, because he didn't love me enough. Alright, I'm gonna try another 5 times and then give up on this. 3, 4, 5. Wow. Well, looks like we'll keep going. Let's eat some more cheese. Because them thighs are not thick enough. That said, this area. I know upper body affects arms, I think. There's a lot to consider. Depending on what you eat, I've said this many times, and obviously people who watch know, they affect stats. But they also affect the body and stuff. So I want to focus on various different things until I get to a point where different stats really have a big importance. I'm just going to be eating lots of cheese. And there are obviously things I cook, but cheese is going to be like the main thing. There are other ones I can cook. Holy moly! Holy bloody hell! Oh my god. Well then. That's a lot of herbs. Alright. There we go. Wow, I'm having so much more luck now. That's interesting. Watch it not work. Yeah, there you go. I spoke too soon. Oh, what was I saying? Right, food. Once I get to a later part, I'll start focusing on that, but cooking and stuff, I'll eat whatever I have, because there is have bookmarked on my browser what foods affect what parts and then what stats and stuff. And there are more over here. Well, alright then. Let's continue, shall we? This is annoying. There we go. Yeah, but they're high level. Okay, I lost weight. No, I don't want to lose weight. No, I want to gain it because my thighs are getting. No! Wait, hang on, no. No, I think weight's at the center. I think weight is full all body fat. I can't quite remember. Weight, I know weight affects your speed, but I don't know what else it affects. Visual wise, I'm not sure. What is going on here? Menu. Oh my god. There we go. Testing. Test. Oh my god. Now there's no menu. Wow. Magic. Okay. That's much better. That's a much better audio setting. Oh, yeah. Oh no. While we're sitting here. Oh. There we go. While we're sitting here, I've been reading, as you all know, I read a lot of manhwa and manga. And this pretty good guy, and this is what I was reading before, wasn't it? How have I forgotten what I was reading? I was literally reading it last night. And I also have a thing of history of what I was reading. Right, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've been reading, but I've got two that are like absolute favorite. No Aru Oga Gasuna Ogaksu, or A Talented Ogre Hides Its Horns. It's basically a hero that got cursed by Demon Lord to become a demon, or I think I've talked about this before. But yeah, they can summon the hero sword, and they're also now Also, it can be a demon lord if they want to. Basically, cast. That one is slowly coming out, and I quite like that. But there's two that I really like. Let me find. Let me grab their names. God damn it. Pineapples on pizza. Right, so the main one, or any one that I've been really enjoying, Kushinibo Elf. It's a guy. He's really he's kind of a glutton. He eats a lot. But he gets reincarnated into another world. You know, typical isekai stuff. But he becomes an elf girl child. Like, I'm talking child. She's probably like 2 at the oldest. But she's okay, what I'm gonna say is like at the beginning of it, so there's no spoilers. But she's actually one of the things I'm gonna say is in like chapter 4. We're at like chapter 6 now. Now let me just verify. In the past I've accidentally said something, so I want to make sure this time. Right, we're in chapter 5 now, and chapter 4 is when something particular happens. But I'm not gonna say, I'm just gonna say like at most chapter 2. But I mean, you can go through all the chapters in like 3 minutes each, so it's really not. Or 1 minute if you want to speed read, which, come on, it's a manga. There's art and everything. Yeah, basically, they wake up in a forest that apparently doesn't actually exist. It's very obvious. I would assume to anyone that there's some deity kind of thing going on, because they have like this amulet that they find. This is chapter 1. That is very clearly like some artifact thing. Like as soon as chapter 1, you can see it all. You can see it all coming. You can tell instantly. So it's not a spoiler, because if you don't figure that out in chapter 1, you clearly not read enough manga or anything like that, because it's so blatantly obvious. Yeah, but they like go around eating things because they were kind of a glutton when they were human in Japan. And now they're in this fantasy world, they realize that they've got magic, because, you know, elves are, you know, magical creatures. So they instantly try, oh, I'm an elf, so let me try magic. They summon food, specifically a peach. And it's adorable. So, she is going around just eating anything. Picks up like a, it's kind of like a rock, but it's not actually a rock. I can't remember what it is. But they're just, oh right, I have this one. Oh, I've got to wait. Yeah, they go around just eating stuff, but they end up like eating poisonous stuff and whatever. but they realize all this stuff is really tasty, so they end up like eating stuff that makes them pass out for like hours. And they wake up and they're like, I'm gonna eat more because it tasted so good. They just a glutton. um but it's really cool. There's some stuff that happens that I really want to talk about, but I don't want to spoil anything. In the past I've talked about plot and manga and stuff, and I've said stuff that happened in like 100 chapters later. I'm not gonna do that for this because yeah, that's not nice to do that. I want to summon my maid. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of yeah. I like the the ones like if it's a reborn, whether it's like isekai or it's in like a certain world and they're reborn so years later, or you know, whatever it is, but it's not like they go to another world. Even those ones. Well, there's a dog outside going crazy. That is probably actually the guy and more kitty, the dog, I mean. Oh, what was I saying? God, my memory. My memory. Yeah, I like the ones where they start from being like a kid, because there's so many of them that like they wake up with memories of them in another world or previous thing as they're already an adult or they're a teen or something like that. Yeah. I just like that stuff because it's so adorable. I like adorable stuff. And the reason is, I've basically never been adorable. Maybe when I was like a wee little kid, but I've never been adorable, and that like, it sucks. I really want to be adorable. Or just anything like that. When it comes to like interest in another person, I am mostly into feminine. But I would like, if I were to be moved to a different world and like reborn or whatever, I'd like it if I was with a handsome man and I had some kids. This is a really weird tangent I'm going on, isn't it? Wow, there's just someone putting a Discord up with the thing. Oh my god, hang on. Wait. I have horn. No, thank you. I will pass that. No, thank you. Please have a nice day. Hot. So when I just did it, the horn, I got them in little gift bundles they give, it sends a little message at the top. So they asked someone to join a Discord because they're doing like a raid or something. So I just no thank you, I'll have a good day though. Not having a lot of luck. Yeah. My God. Taking forever. There we go. Oh. Feed. Let's give you pork cutlet. Damn it. Oh my lord. One more apple. That should be good. No, they need more. Okay. Have a strawberry. Yeah, that'll work. Play TF2 is good for mental health, trust me. No, it is terrible for mental health. It is the worst for mental health. Actually, no, that would be League of Legends. Followed closely by Dota. And I guess, yeah, Valorant. And then it's a tie, I think, between Siege and Counter-Strike. You know what would be funny? There are more herbs. Oh, I was hoping there would be more. That would have been hilarious. Nothing? What the hell? Just nothing? Okay. Bit weird, but sure. Hmm. Yeah. There we go. Almost didn't make that. Make that. Made that. I speak good England. Trust me. I speak the best England. I just remembered something. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, Calendar. I just remembered there was someone complaining online about someone was complaining about someone talking, and they were like, it was some kind of thing, but someone was like, "Do you even know English?" Someone was like, I don't speak English. I speak American," and everyone's just like, "Oh my god." You must have dropped out of school. It just fell on the floor. Whoop. Why did you have to move? Oh my god. Did it just give me a key? Hang on. It just had a key above my head. It just gave me a key and then took it away. What? Okay, game. Boss trial pass. Um. Restricted. No, I don't want that. Where is the boss one? Where'd that go? Is this one? Yeah, there it is. Really? Huh. I swear it was more last time. How much does that sell for? Eh. Cheap leather. One. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I can sell these. Sure. I don't really care about them. Cannot use it, try again. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Can't use it while a pet is summoned. That is weird. Actually, it's not easy to get leather, it's getting out of hides. Seems savage. Wait a minute, now that I think about it. Hang on. I'm thinking about something right now. So I got a bunch of different things. I'm gonna have to look at that. I'll figure that out later. But I don't have it here. First of all, music study. Playing instruments, Guru D. What was the other one? Talk to them. I have to do something 10. I'll figure that out later. Alter ego. Reach song A. Treasure hunter. Wait, was that really? Yeah, somewhere A. But that's. Okay then. Commentary. Weaving. Let me have a look at this real quick. Alpaca fur. Alpaca robe. That is adorable. What the fuck? It has little ears. Oh my god. What? Cheap with a bladed tool spinning wheel. Plain leather, cheap leather, bladed tool spinning wheel. Little pouches. Oh. These are okay. Cheap leather, cheap silk. So these are pouches similar to the large fish bag. Oh. Alright, so spinning wheel, thread, wool, thin thread. So I just need a bunch of cobweb or wool. You know what? I'm gonna... I just already did I did free rebirth, but I'm gonna... Well, I mean, this is gonna be a free rebirth as well. Where is it? What's my rebirth potion? There, I've got one. I have another one. Where is it? I have one somewhere for like a certain level. There it is. That's the one. Use that one. Unable to use. Cannot if cumulative is over. Where's my cumulative? Where is it? Ah, okay. So, right. Can I sell them? Is the question. No. So they're basically useless. Wait, can I bank them? Cannot be shared via bank. Okay. So that's basically useless. So what's... there's no point in having it now. Okay. Alright. So now I'm low on... I've only got one rebirth potion left. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I want to rebirth. And I want to do production. I don't have to do this. But I want to get... Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I love doing that. No. I'm gonna go back there, and then level an H. I'm actually thinking about changing hairstyles, so I'm gonna look to see if there's one I like. Oh, there's a ponytail. Never mind. I like that, but I don't like the ponytail. We'll just keep that. Life talent. Where is it? Tailoring. There we go. Like I said, I don't have to do that, but I want to reap the benefits of... I want to reap the benefits of proper production skill. Cutscene? No, I don't need a cutscene. I've been here before. What are you doing, game? I guess it just reset that because... Rebirth, maybe? Whee! 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 Okay. What have I just learned? What's going on here? Okay. Sure. Ingredient tea. Harvesting. Transformation. Can I train anything yet? No. Alright, so spinning wheel. What was the other thing? Bladed tool. So I guess that would just be a harvesting, whoops, harvesting knife. Or whatever it's called. Where is it? There it is. Gathering knife. I assume is what it would be. Bring it. Oh wait, do I actually have... No, I don't have anything. Okay. Put that away. Alright. Let me check. That's behanded. Bladed tool. Okay. Oh, actually, let me just... No. Okay, yes. Yes, actually. Okay, so yes. Loom. Is there a spinning wheel? Yes, there is. Wait. Cancel. Damn it. I didn't want to do that. I forgot I had a life skill potion. Where is it? There it is. Oh, it's still active. Okay. I know I had one already, but I didn't know it was active. Yeah! Why'd you stop autocrafting? That was annoying. Yeah! Where is it? Where is one? There it is. Yes. Nice. There we go. Alright. Okay, so that's all I can do there. Let the loom. Right, it's just thread. Cheap silk, thin. Thin would be cobwebs. I'm just gonna go for wool. I do, however, want to get... Yes, you are gonna sit into auto attack because I want you to level up. No, why you get to move? Water! Hello, EFC! I shall sick be. Good sippy of water. Hello, EFC, hello, hello. How is the you? Why do you have to move? God damn it. The game is going well. I got very confused in a quest. Oh my god, that position is compromising. Very confused in a quest, but got it done, mostly. Rebellious animals, yes. I just want your wool. I just gotta wait for it to move. There we go. I have been thankfully helped by a bunch of, god damn it, a bunch of different people with this, with the Mabinogi, so I've been very happy to come back. And I am so looking forward to the new engine. But yes, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Alright, we're gonna move closer to the movies. Because I want my fairy to attack. Oh, I should have waited. Oh, never mind. Look at them go. Let me see it status. There we go. much wool do I have? 3. Okay. Bah. 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 Move. I dare you. That's right. That's what I thought. There we go. I was not paying attention. Move. Do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fine. Oh, right. There's wool and fine wool. I completely forgot there was a difference. No! Butthead. You poo-poo face butthead. Reach advanced tailor to earn this achievement. Grants AP. Ooh. Damn it. Butthead. I have so much wool. Alright. Once I hit 10 there, I got 7. Oh, I got 6. Now I got 7. You bastard. I need 2 more, and then I will just go and weave. Alright. Thought I was stuck there for a moment. Thick. Bare-handed. There we go. Just need to craft a whole bunch. There we go. Let's see. Amp thread. Software. Thread ball, fine fabric, thick thread ball. What can I do with it? So these are alpaca stuff, but I don't have... Alright, I'll just make the cheap fabric for now. It's less XP, but uses less. Yeah. So it doesn't look like it's weaving. Yeah, okay. Weaving, spinning mill, loom. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's actually... Doesn't look like there's actually anything to do with the fabric yet that I've unlocked, at least. So what I'll do is I will keep at this. Oh, I think it's about to move. Oh, never mind. Oh, no, I'm an idiot, it's gonna move. Yep, there it is. I'll just keep doing this. And I should get a quest. Traffic webs. 50 spider traps. Move. Do it. Bah. There we go. No, press the wrong button. Do it. Yeah. should attack, little fairy. Attack. There are wolves around. Do it. I just stretched my arm there. I wasted time. Why are they all the way over there? Close. There are tasty sheep over here. Why are you so far away? Wow, it took that long for me to need to go to a different sheep. Oh my god. I don't want to go way over there, so let's just... Ooh. My poor arm. In a lot of pain right now. Damn it. Touching the butt. Wow, I am so yawny today. Did I have too much coffee? I think I had too much coffee. I think I had too much coffee, and now I'm like reaping the what's it called? God, my brain can't function. I went to bed at like midnight and didn't get to sleep till probably around 2 a.m. And then I got up at 7 a.m. Sheep's gonna move. No, never mind. Bye. Bye. What have I got? 7. Let's go for 7 more. Five more. Right. No, 4. So now it's 3. That's 4. God, yeah, I am. 2 more. No. Oh my god, what is wrong with my head right now? Ooh. Okay, well... jump down, shall we? Let's do that. Wait, hang on. Just realized something. I think. No, never mind. There you go. So I'm gonna do these. What was it? Right, it was. God. Sheet fabric. There we go. Make some sheet fabric, and then I'm actually gonna finish up the stream, cause my yeah, I'm starting to crash out. I'm actually starting to crash out. I feel really incredibly tired, and it sucks. Oh man. Okay. So that was a pretty short stream compared to normal. Funny enough, I was talking about how I wanted to do edits only for certain types of streams because I stream for so long, which is quite funny. I'm gonna send you all over to. What the hell? Sorry, I'm gonna send you all over to Louisa Beasley. Oh, I think they're AFK at the moment. Ah, they're AFK at the moment. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I don't actually have anyone to. Unless they come back in a moment. Doesn't look like they're gonna come back anytime soon. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to end the stream here without raiding anyone. Which does suck. I would like to raid them, but they're on a be right back screen, and I know they tend to have quite long breaks. I don't know how long they've been gone though, which is. Yeah, they're still not back. That's unfortunate. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I am really sorry that the stream was short. Again, I'm starting to crash. I should have gone to bed earlier than I did, uh, but I got so addicted to reading, and I was also doing some crafting and stuff in Mabinogi on the side as well, and I just lost track of time. I will. I originally scheduled tomorrow to have Mabinogi, but I am started getting into Marble Rivals. I think I'll try streaming that once. Uh, but I will most likely be streaming Mabinogi again tomorrow. We shall see. We'll see how I feel tomorrow morning. I'll make sure to post in the Discord and on Blue Sky what I end up doing. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I love you all. Bye bye.